Hi everyone, it's Mrs. King here. I just wanted to say hello. I hope you're all keeping safe and you are happy and healthy. I know some of you took part in some of the mini weekly competition things I put up last week. I hope you enjoyed them. This week I thought we'd try something different, and I thought, why not do a photography competition? Now, it doesn't matter if you haven't got one of these DSLR cameras with loads of different lenses and all the photography equipment. You could have just a straightforward digital camera if you wanted to. You could even use a GoPro if you've got a GoPro. Most of you will have some form of phone that you could use with a camera. You might even have an iPad that you want to use or share. It doesn't matter. Even a disposable camera, it really doesn't matter. As long as you can somehow get those images uploaded and emailed over to myself or your heads of year, that's all you need to do. Now, the competition is very much open to everyone, all year groups, all ages, and staff as well if you want to have a go. And the theme of the competition is nature. The reason for this is I am missing nature. Now, many of you know that I love exploring, I love traveling, I love getting out at the weekends and going for long walks with my dog. And I just like being outside, and I'm missing it, and I'm missing being able to go and see lots of different places. And there are some really wonderful things around our local area that is just stunning, beautiful nature that sometimes we don't appreciate or we just take for granted. Now, when people think of nature, they think of the big stuff, and I love the big stuff. I love traveling, I love seeing mountains and rivers and oceans, whether it's, going skiing and seeing those things, or whether it's, going to places like the national parks in America and seeing all sorts of different wildlife. You don't have to just take pictures of the big stuff for it to be nature. In terms of wildlife, I have had some really lucky opportunities to take some beautiful pictures of different animals I've seen throughout my life. And certainly as an adult, I have been really lucky to sort of go and see bears and, in the wild with their cubs, and just to see some incredible things in Africa and America and Australia. You don't need to do that to see nature. Now, nature can come in all sorts of different forms. You can literally look at the weather outside, and with seeing nature. Certainly this week has not been as nice as, our Easter weekend. Windy and rainy, it's very miserable, but you can also get some really beautiful photos that way. Really beautiful photos. Some of you who are super talented, far more talented than me, might be brilliant at editing photos, and you might be someone who's really interested in small photography, so macro shots, really up close and just fantastic images you can get from those. Equally, if you're someone who is stuck inside and physically hasn't got the ability to even go out for a short walk or anything, you can take pictures inside your house. Your windows are the most amazing looking glasses into your local nature, your local environment. And equally, if you're anything like me, I've started to kind of plant some seeds and grow some things inside my house. I'm not particularly successful, but I've taken some pictures of my seeds growing. I've taken some pictures of some flowers that are in my garden, some bees that have been buzzing around. You can take pictures of all sorts and anything you want. Some of you might decide to just go for a walk. Now, certainly at the end of the sort of pictures you're seeing, if those of you who are very skeptical on this theme, I do have to walk my dog every day, and literally the pictures you're seeing at the end are pictures from my iPhone that I have taken on a dog walk. And I've tried to be quite creative. I've tried to take different sort of, different sort of images, different perspectives. I've tried to change the colour on some of them. They might be really rubbish to your eyes, and that's absolutely fine, but it is a photography competition, so there is an element of subjectivity when you're taking these images, and it's what's beautiful to you, and it's about your enjoyment. Have you enjoyed getting out and taking some pictures of things? I am a big nature fan. I do love it, but you can be incredibly creative with how you interpret the concept of nature. So if you wanted to, you could think about nature in terms of human nature. And I've put a couple of images on the slide just for you to sort of pause for thought on and have a look at. Now, it's really up to you what you enter. You can take as many photos as you want, but we're only asking you to enter one photo. So it's just one photo per person. When you enter that photo, you need to put your name on it and the title of your photo. And you're going to need to send that either to myself, Mrs. King, or to your head of year. And we're going to pick a winner from each year group. And then overall, we're going to have an overall winner. So hopefully we can publish a few of your best shots and see what we come up with. Now, judging criteria, we are going to judge them on 3 things, okay? Have you stuck to the theme, okay? Have you actually stayed true to the theme of nature? We're going to judge it on your uniqueness and your originality. And finally, your photo composition, so how well you have put the photo and the image together. The deadline for these entries is Friday the 8th of May at 3 p.m. We're really looking forward to having lots and lots of beautiful shots of nature from where you are. To be honest, I hope we have lots and lots and lots of images, and I can't wait to see what all of you guys are seeing and what you've been up to. I look forward to seeing them. I wish you all the very best. Take care, everyone. See you later.